today we're going to be doing 50 laps of Goliath in Forza Horizon 5. Now, this is shaping up to probably be about an 8 or 9 hour race, so wish me luck. I just want to hop right into it because this is going to be a really long race. I just want to get it started. All right, number of laps, 50. I don't know how I feel about this. All right, 50 laps of Goliath. Let's start it. You see it up there, 50 laps. Oh my lord. This is shaping up to be pretty interesting already. All right, I think NC Show Up here is going to be our main rival by the looks of it. Maybe not. I'm catching up relatively quickly. I will also say I don't really know this track. I've done maybe a total of like 2 laps on this track, so I don't know what I'm doing. Now, one goal I want to set for myself as we're doing this is I really want to try and lap some of the AI. So these are currently the assists that I am running for this race. So we should still see a pretty decent return despite the fact that the difficulty is turned down a little bit. Also, quickly, before we started this race, we currently have 1.9 million credits and we are currently level 60. So I'm very curious to see what level and how much money we will be after this race. That is the goal of why I am doing this, is to see how big the returns are from doing this race. How worth it is doing the 50 lap Goliath. If you're new to the channel, I will say I have done at least 15 or so 50 lap Goliaths ranging from Forza Horizon 3, 4, and now 5. As funny as it would probably be, I really do not want my game to crash like halfway through, or imagine we get to like lap 40 and my game crashes. It's happened before, actually. Really don't want to relive that pain today. I really like this track. It's honestly really like fluid. It's super smooth. A lot of it is just that full throttle, just super high speed racing. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, the map is big enough. You have to get from one side of the map to the other in a relatively normal time. Dude, this bridge is actually so sick, and I'm really glad that the Goliath utilizes it as part of the track. It's so dope. I've been recording for pretty much 15 minutes now, and we've only completed just the first lap. This is going to be a long day, I think. We are miles ahead from the competition though, so we might be able to lap them at one point or another during this race. I do really like this section as well, where you kind of just go along with the train track. It's super fun because you're just weaving and bobbing in and out under the train tracks. So we're finally coming up to lap number 5 of the Goliath. We're about almost 40 minutes into this race. Let's do a quick check on where the AI is. So second place, little ways behind. Usually the first half of the race is like, okay, this isn't bad. I can do this. And then once you get towards the second half of the race, it's like, bro, I just kind of want this race to be over. But I will say, 40 minutes in, I'm feeling good. I'm learning the track. I'm learning the car. We're doing all right. My current best lap is 9 minutes, 18 seconds. So I want to try and maybe see if I can't get down to about 9 minutes, 15 seconds. That's my goal for lap time. So we finally caught up to the AI. Let's go. I was really expecting to catch up in maybe the next 5 laps, but I caught up to them a lot quicker than I was expecting to. So we're finally coming up to lap number 10. We're an hour and a half in. This race is going to be really long. Coming up on our boy Zach here. Cool. Miato with the Forza wing. Looks great, Zach. Good choice. But honestly, for being almost a quarter in, it's not going too horribly so far. I think my game just crashed. Don't tell me my game just crashed, bro. I'm 2 hours into the race, dog. I'm 2 hours... I might actually cry. That's a rip. We'll run it back. I'm also going to change the difficulty. I was originally at highly skilled, so it's going to be at pro now. And hopefully we should be able to bank a little bit more credits and hopefully make up at least a tiny bit. Yeah, because unlike the AI, I actually have to slow down for that. Yeah, okay. Well, never mind. So we finished, I guess, technically the 11th lap of the race. I'm still so disappointed in my game crashing, but it's okay. We're going to do the 50 laps regardless collectively, and then we're going to add up our points and score and everything. 500 likes, and I will do the 50 lap Goliath straight. No matter if it crashes, I'm going to do the 50 laps full on. Click the like button to put me in pain, I guess. So I am basically now on lap 20. I am almost halfway done with the 50 lap Goliath. So far, my game hasn't crashed. I'm not going to try and jinx it, but running good so far. But collectively, I have been going for about 3 or so hours now, if you include the other 10, 11 laps that I did before. Oh, you about threw me off there, my friend. All right, lap number 20, that comes to an end. You're almost halfway. I'm actually going to wait to tell you guys how much money I make and how much XP I make until the end of the video, so stick around. Also, we beat my best lap time with a 9:01.4. I'm sure you could probably go quicker. It's a pretty good lap time compared to 9:18. We are currently on lap number 25. We are halfway done with the 50 lap Goliath. I'm feeling okay. My butt's a little bit sore, as if you guys need to know, but listen, you're you're coming along with me on the journey at this point. So not gonna lie, I'm definitely at that point where it's like, yeah, I kind of just want to be done. I will say, if you're crazy enough to do this yourself, I commend you, because I am just as crazy. But it feels good to be at the halfway point now. Thank the Lord, or at least getting somewhere. I hate to say it again, my game crashed yet again. I'm actually going to go in my room downstairs and cry. It's been a rough day. So because it crashed, I'm going to do the remaining 24 laps, and I'll add in what I would have won for the races that I crashed on, so that we can still find out how much you get from a 50-lap Goliath. Man, today sucks. All right, well, 24 more laps to go. My brain hurts. It's one thing to know what we would have gotten, but it's a whole nother thing to actually get the levels, the rewards, and all that. So I'm really just hoping my game doesn't crash. I don't think I've ever crashed this many times doing a Goliath in any of the previous Horizon games. I understand the game just came out, but like, I hate this so much. So I am currently on the final 5 laps of this 50-lap Goliath. Now, unfortunately, obviously, I won't be getting the rewards for at least 15 of those laps due to my game crashing a couple of times, but that's okay. I at least got most of the rewards that I would be getting. So I think I started at around 1 or 1:30 p.m. and right now it is currently 11:30 p.m. at night. Now, granted, I have paused a couple of times to take a couple of quick breaks, and I also quickly ate dinner in that time, so that's not a perfect representation. Also, I know every time I keep talking, I'm rewinding, but that's because I'm focusing on talking to you lot. I promise I haven't been rewinding that much. After doing it for this long as well, my index finger really hurts, so that's great. And after learning this car and learning this track even more and spending the last 10 hours of my life with this car and on this, bro, I promise you I'm not crashing that much. I haven't been. I'll also be opening all of the wheel spins that I got from this, and we will also add that to the total at the very end. Lap number 46, 47, 48, 49, and finally lap number 50. This is the final lap of the 50-lap Goliath. Technically kind of 35, but also really 50 because I have actually done 50 laps. So I finished the race, realized I was muted. That sucks. Anyways, we finished the 50-lap Goliath. I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to do a 50-lap Goliath here in Forza Horizon 5. And honestly, I'll take the prize. I'll take the cake. It feels weird being done. I've dedicated the last 11 hours of my life to this freaking race. Let's figure out how much money I have made in total. So if I would have completed all 50 laps without crashing, I would have made around 10.3 million credits. Because I crashed, I ended up only making 7.1 million from 35 laps. So I am currently level 142 with 9 million credits after the 35 laps of Goliath. We currently have 83 wheel spins. That's a pretty good start. So after about 90 or so wheel spins, I ended up with a grand total of about 11.5 million credits after doing a 35 lap. If you enjoyed this video, I really think you'll like this video. Go click on it, go watch it. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.